welcome back to Tuesdays with Theodore. Today we have a very special guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Charlie. I am non-binary trans and my pronouns are they, them, or he, him.
Nice. So today's topic is we're talking about being trans or genderqueer or non-binary in a sports setting. So what sports have you participated in the past and are participating in currently?
So I am in a lot of sports and I've done a lot of sports in the past. I did badminton, tennis, basketball, swimming, dance, and soccer.
Nice.
And currently the two sports that I'm most in are skateboarding and also swimming. I'm still a competitive swimmer. So I only recently got into skateboarding. I started skateboarding most last year. Kind of in like late summer, early fall. I just kind of, found my brother's skateboard in our garage. Just kind of said, all right, this is mine now. And it was very intimidating to get into the world of skateboarding because it's very heavily dominated by cis men. And at that time I was still openly identifying as female, and I was only really with a close group of friends that I was identifying as like genderqueer, non-binary, trans, that kind of spectrum of gender. I'm still not really open to a lot of my friends in the skateboarding community that I am trans, but they know that I don't use my birth name, which is actually a pretty recent switch.
Yeah.
I started using Charlie in January. And yeah, that's kind of a continuing developing thing, but as far as I can tell, the skateboarding community is fairly open to that, but there is still a bit of transition in that community, and I feel like we're kind of at a pivotal point of the acceptance of women as well as queer people.
I definitely agree, and I think starting in a sport before you're out and then coming out while you're still actively participating in it can be really tough. I think it can be a bit intimidating and overwhelming to be faced with coming out to a large group of people at once.
But even so, coming out to a large group of people at once can be a good opportunity to find, the people who are
Definitely.
very accepting and who will stick with you, or also even are also queer.
For sure, and I think it kind of gets it over with all at once, like ripping the Band-Aid off all at once, because coming out to one person at a time over and over and over and over again can be a little bit exhaustive and repetitive, and it can get a little bit tiresome.
And then also for swimming, swimming is definitely my main sport. I kind of did swimming in the past a little bit, but I only really started getting serious competitive back in September. I've been in the intro to competitive, but I'm also moving up to the competitive stream starting next week, which is very exciting for me.
Go Charlie!
I'm finally get to do meets and actually get out there and be competitive. But because I am DFAB, which means designated female at birth, in case you didn't know, I'm definitely being put in with all of the other DFAB people, and I think that this can be a little bit frustrating, because I'm also not out to my coaches and stuff, though I'm almost entirely certain that they know. Because when I said I'm switching my name and they asked why, and I said I wanted something masculine, that was a little bit of a giveaway. Yeah. Because I'm extremely early in my transition as well, I feel like I want to let my swimming career play out before I really start serious transitions, because if I did hormone replacement therapy or any surgeries, I would basically be out of the game for competitive swimming. Really, that would be difficult, because I feel like I want to keep my gender presentation and swimming separate, because swimming is too important to me to kind of lose, even though I would feel better if I was transitioning.
I think when someone is really serious about a sport, it's a really big decision that they have to make, whether they want to come out in that sport or if they want to keep their gender and the sport separate to save their sport career.
Yeah.
Because in so many cases, coming out, not even as trans, will just completely ruin.
Even as queer, gay or lesbian or whatever, there have been a couple of cases in the past where people have come out who are professional athletes, and it really just ruins their career, and it's really unfortunate.
It is, yeah.
but this is kind of just the reality of the situation. And I think it's important to know that there are queer people in sports, even if we aren't, you know, out to everybody, but we're there and we're in solidarity to all the other athletes out there.
So I think that's all that we have for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed Charlie's presence as much as I have, and I will see you next week in my video. So I hope that you have a really great rest of your week. Bye!
Bye!